on the Zoom. I'm gonna jump on the Zoom. I'll talk to you after the Zoom. I'm about to get on because there's people waiting. All right. All right, love you, bye. Hello, everybody. How is everyone? Let's see who's on here. Hey, Marcus, how are you doing? You can unmute your mic. It's just us here waiting on Sean.
How you doing?
Everybody else to get on. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Great. How has your week been?
Oh, it's been busy, but good.
Okay, so what's been going on with you?
Oh, well, work for once.
Yeah.
Working a lot of overtime right now.
Okay. Well, I'm glad you're here and you made it with us.
Oh yeah.
We got some really big stuff tonight for you.
Wouldn't miss it.
Good. We're happy to have you here. I'm just gonna drop something in the group chat. Have you been keeping up with the chat?
Oh yeah.
Good.
I had a question on the
Okay.
you were saying on your Holy Grail.
Yes.
You were saying join the juice group. Which one was it?
That Holy Grail video that I made, it was for a program that I was in last summer. Everything applies to that except for the juice group and the Telegram ad group. Now, when you do get in a program and you get a team built, it is a good idea to build a Facebook Messenger chat for what we call juicing. So when anybody in your team posts something about the business, they'll copy and add it to that group. And then everybody in the team goes and comments on it. And what that does is it keeps the post going and keeps the engagement up for everybody else to see it. Okay. But as far as everything else in that video, the setting up your Facebook page, the building your friends list, all of that applies.
Well, and let me ask you this: what about a fan page as opposed to a regular Facebook page?
Okay, I always would do a regular Facebook page. The reason being is if you have a fan page, you have to work twice as hard, okay? Because you have to get people to like your page, and then you have to keep them engaging in your post. So if they don't like your post when it comes through, they're not going to see another one. With just a regular Facebook page that you set up and brand yourself as, an entrepreneur or whatever, program you want to get in, it's so easy to build your audience because you can add friends, you can accept friends, and, you can, like and comment on their post and all that stuff. So I do not recommend fan pages unless you are just an absolute huge superstar.
Okay.
So have you thought about a program yet?
Actually, I have. It's actually something dealing with Forex, something that you're dealing with. But
okay, is it Tradera or is it a different company?
It's a different company. Cash FX.
Okay, I haven't heard of that. Is it Forex training too?
Yeah, they have their Forex training in there as well. They have,
hey, Leanne, You can go ahead and unmute your mic. We're just waiting a few minutes for everybody to get on for Shauna to get here. So you say it's training too?
Yeah, training involved as well. They have
Okay.
you buy different levels of contracts, and you do the training. They also have the you don't necessarily have to do the marketing in on it, but um, it's an option, to make even more money as well.
Right. That's and Forex is so big right now.
Yes.
Everybody's wanting to learn the Forex market. It is so easy to get people to look at your opportunity, especially if you have a training platform that's going to teach them how to do it on their own.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Shirley, glad you're here, honey. We're just you girls, Leanne, Shirley, you can unmute yourself. We're just talking a little bit um before everybody gets on and Shauna gets here. Leanne, how have you been doing this week?
I've been better.
Okay, well, it's going to get a lot better. Okay. What program are you in, by the way?
I'm doing the Tradera program.
Oh, okay, so you're in Tradera. Okay, that's awesome. That's awesome. You said you said you were working on Founder.
Yeah.
Okay, that's great. What team are you on?
With Dominique.
Okay. I'm in her downline somewhere. Shauna, Lisa, and I both are. We have a pretty big team, and we could always plug you into our stuff as well.
Okay.
Okay. So I will talk to you more after the meeting because I didn't really get to talk to you before.
Okay.
But we will definitely be touching base.
Okay.
Miss Shirley, how are you doing?
I'm great, Missy. How are you?
I am amazing. It's so good that you're here. I'm so glad you're here.
Thank you. Good to
We're
see
just
you.
yes, we're just kind of chatting a couple minutes before Shauna gets on and everybody else gets on. We got just a bunch of powerful stuff for you.
Awesome.
It's gonna be a really, really good night. Hey, Shauna. There she is. Hey, girl. We were just talking a couple of minutes and giving everybody a chance to get on.
Okay, that's fine. Could you hear me? Okay, Misty?
Yes, we hear you
Coach
just
Misty?
fine.
Thank you.
Yes.
Are we giving people a few more minutes or?
Well, we are recording and I dropped it in the chat. So,
Okay, we'll get right down to it.
Okay.
Hello, everybody. How are you guys doing? Welcome to Millionaire Mastermind classes tonight. Before I begin, I just wanted to check with Coach Misty. Did you want to say anything, Coach Misty?
No, we've just been, talking amongst ourselves, and I told them, we're going to get started with your mindset of a millionaire, and then I've got some stuff for us too.
Okay, awesome. Okay, guys, are you fired up or what? Let me see a 1 in the chat room if you guys are fired up, right? Because I know me and Misty been talking about this, Coach Misty, in a room, and I know you guys been waiting for today. So are you guys fired up to get your lesson for today? Yes, right? We are fired up. We are always fired up to educate and learn, right? Because that's something we must do every single day so we can grow. So first, I want to check on how you guys are doing, right? So tell me how everybody is doing tonight in the chat room. How are you feeling tonight, right? Are you overwhelmed? Are you excited? Are you fired up? Are you pumped, right? Are you great? Are you good? Tell me how you guys are doing tonight. I am very excited, right? I'm excited and pumped up. Mixed emotions here. So how are you guys? Let's find out how some of you are. Go ahead and type it in the chat room. Awesome. Great to be the first one, Mark. Awesome. And I'm glad to know you're doing great today because that's what's important. How you feel plays a major part in your journey to success. I want you to know that, okay? So I will always check on you and ask you how you feel. That is important. And last but not least, I want to see what your affirmations are. So feel free to share your affirmations in the chat room, right? Overwhelmed but ready to rock and roll. I love it. I love it. We can get overwhelmed sometimes when we have information coming our way. We are about to move our life to a whole nother level. Okay, so I can definitely understand that. Awesome. So let's hear your affirmations tonight before I get into our lesson about millionaire, the millionaire mindset. So how are you guys feeling? I'll share mine. I am so happy and grateful that I have been given the gift and the ability to help and serve thousands of people worldwide. That's my affirmation. Mark, you want to unmute your microphone and share your affirmations? Everybody's going to share their affirmations. Coach Misty, feel free as well.
I am so happy and grateful that God's favor, love, and mercy is pouring down on me daily.
Awesome. That's amazing. Amazing. Who else wants to share their affirmations? You guys, it is so good to speak great things over your life, right? So anybody else want to share? We're doing affirmations for those that just came on. Nobody wants to share their affirmations?
I can.
Awesome. Thank you, Terrace, for stepping up, being a leader. I appreciate it. Go ahead, Terrace.
I see myself living an abundant life full of love, happiness, success, joy, peace, and lots of money. I see myself living in a wealthy place.
Amen. Amen and awesome. So here's what you do, Terrace. You just scream that out every time negativity comes your way, or every time you feel like you on days that you have your days that battle with you. You want to scream those out. That's what helps you get past those obstacles, as well as you should be saying them at least 3 times a day anyways. Morning, afternoon, evening. Anybody else want to share their affirmations before I get into the lesson? It's important. I want to know if you've been working on your affirmations. And another thing, Terrace, only thing you have to do is put "I am so happy and grateful" in front of that next time. That's it. And you nailed it. Okay.
Okay.
Awesome. Thank you, Terrace. Who else? Mark, you want to share? Leanne, Shirley, Darren?
I will.
Awesome. Go right.
I am so happy and grateful now that I am receiving continuous abundance and prosperity indefinitely on a daily basis.
Yes.
Love it. Love it. And you said it, like when you said it, I actually can believe you. I can feel the positive energy behind it. So I love that. That's awesome, right? Because people can definitely tell if you're faking it or not. If you don't believe in what you say, people can tell. So I love the energy you put behind your affirmations. Beautiful job. Anybody else? Anybody else? Okay, anybody have their hand raised so I don't want to miss anybody. Coach Misty?
No.
Okay, awesome. So let's get right into it. Make sure everybody.
Shauna, where'd you go? We can't hear you, honey. Shauna.
You guys can hear me?
Yes, we can hear you now. Sorry. Yeah, now you're back.
Okay, it's fine. I have a bunch of kids and they're all on the internet, so I just made sure they get off for a second. Okay, guys, take out your notebooks and your pens because I want you to take notes. Awesome, awesome. See, we're ready. We're ready, right? Notebook and pen. And then bring you and your positive attitude, right? Because you need a positive attitude to succeed. Ready? So as soon as everybody have their notebook and pen out, let me know. Just type yes in the chat room. Yes. Awesome, Darren, I can see yours. Type yes in the chat room if you have it. Great job, Leanne. Great job, Mark. Awesome job, Christopher. Awesome job, Coach Misty. Awesome job, Darren. I want everybody to have a notebook and a pen. Okay, guys, so here's what we're going to go over far as the mindset. Today, I want to give you some key steps that you can use to develop your mindset towards becoming a millionaire. That's my goal today. Okay, so the first thing I want you to put on top of your papers is 4 ways, right? 4 ways to build a millionaire mindset. And I'm going to keep it very simple and brief, but this is a page that you will revisit every single day until it becomes second nature. Okay? So, 4 ways to build a millionaire mindset. 4 ways to build a millionaire mindset. Okay, once you have that written down, number 1, guys, I want you to write this down. Number 1 is you have to get out of survival mode. So number 1 will be get out of survival mode. That's the first thing, one of the things you need to accomplish to have a millionaire mindset, okay? Get out of survival mode. And we're going to talk about that while you write that down. And I'm going to keep it very simple, but make sure you take notes. Now, there's 3 things, right, that you must have to be able to get out of survival mode. Because if you don't know how to get out, how you're going to get out, right? Fair enough? So here's the 3 things that you need to do to get out of survival mode. This is going to work for you in your business lifestyle. Okay, this is going to work for you in your personal development lifestyle. So it plays a huge part in both. So the first thing you need is confidence. Everybody write that down. The first thing you need to get out of survival mode is confidence, right? You have to be very confident at what you want to do. Period. You can't be like shy. You're like, I want to be a millionaire, but I'm hiding behind the curtains, right? I want to be a millionaire, but I'm peeking between the blinds. No, you guys have to have confidence, and you have to have a little boldness, okay? The second thing you need is clarity. You need clarity, right? So you have to know who you are, what you want, and where you're going. That's how you're going to get clarity, and you're going to plan for that. You need clarity. Always know who you are, what you want, and where you're going. Do you guys know why that's important? Because let me tell you something. The graveyard is the richest place on planet Earth. Do you guys know that? The graveyard is the richest place on planet Earth. Do you know why? Do you know why? Because the graveyard is the place that holds the most talents, skills, and dreams. You understand? So let's change that, okay? Let's change that. So you have confidence for number 1, you have clarity for number 2, and then number 3, you have to have a sense of purpose. Write that down, a sense of purpose. So many people wake up every single day and they just live their life the way that they did yesterday. Then Tuesday come, they wake up and live the way they did on Monday. Then Wednesday come, they wake up and relive the way they did on Tuesday. You guys, you have to have a sense of purpose out of life. You have to know exactly where you're going. And yes, it starts with your mind and your thoughts, but it also has to be written down. You have to have a plan, which we're going to talk about. So Those are your 3 things when it comes to getting out of survival mode. Work on your confidence. I'll drop a few exercises in the room that will allow you to do that. Okay. Clarity. You need clarity of who you are, what you actually want out of life, and where you plan on going. Because each and every last one of your dreams and goals are different. Okay. And then number 3, a sense of purpose. We were all put here with different talents and skills. It is our job to find our sense of purpose and what it is that we are great at and love doing. So you have to have a sense of purpose, right? Life has no meaning without a purpose. Do you guys agree? Yes or no in the chat room, right? Amen. Life has no meaning without a purpose. Yes, it doesn't, guys. If you don't have a purpose, you're just going to wake up and keep reliving the same way you lived yesterday. So getting out of survival mode. And here's why. I need everybody on this mastermind class to understand that you must believe in the things that you want. Right? Everybody put believe. Believe in the chat room. You must believe in the things that you want. You don't only have to believe it, right? Some people wonder why they might get very close, but then something happens and it's like, I have to start back from square one. Belief may be a problem that you have, right? The next thing is you have to really, really understand that you deserve what you actually want, right? You have to believe that you deserve the things that you actually want. I can say I want to be a 6-figure earner all day, but if I don't actually believe that, right? It's never going to happen for me. So remember that. And not only that, I have to deserve this. I have to know that I deserve this. Do you guys know when people receive large sums of money, they feel guilty? Right? That's why it's important to understand that you need to understand that you have to deserve the things you want. So you have to believe and deserve, okay? And here's why, guys, because I want everybody on this call to know that you are co-creators. That's why. You have a superpower, and your superpower is co-creation. You guys, co-creation is so powerful. It has ran your entire life without you even knowing it. Did you know that? Co-creation, which is your power, is like a superhero, right? Everybody has their favorite superhero. Who's your favorite superhero? Who's your favorite? Everybody type it in the chat room. That's kind of fun, right? We all have one. Some of us still have them. Who's your favorite superhero? Wonder Woman, you stole my I like the Catwoman too, okay? Right? But we all have superheroes. But what happened with those superheroes when they first realized that they had power, right? First, they had to realize that they had power. Then they started freaking out. They went through a freaking out stage. And then they had to do what? They had to go through a sense of control to be able to control the power that was given to them. Does that make sense? So your power is, as a superhero, you're all superheroes, guys. Your power is you are a co-creator. And here's what I mean by that. Co-creation is so powerful, it will win every single time. You will never beat it. That's why you have to learn how to control it. Because when you control it, you can master it, and then you can point it in the directions that you need it to go. Amen? So here's how to make it simple for you. Co-creation has been running your life, and here's how. Have you ever had the morning when you wake up and you're like, oh, I don't feel well. And oh, I have a headache. My stomach hurts, right? Oh, I'm having such a bad day. And what happens, guys? Literally, those things start to happen to you, right? You start, first you're not feeling well, then a headache pops up out of nowhere, Now your stomach's hurting, you're in bed, calling in for work, and that day has beat you. Does that make sense? Everything you say out of your mouth creates your reality. It might happen for you immediately. It may happen for you a month down the line. It may happen for you a year down the line, but I guarantee you it's going to happen. Whatever you say will be manifested. Understand that, right? So if you say, hey, I'm so happy and grateful that I get to help and serve thousands of people, then that's what's going to happen. But if you wake up and say, oh, I quit today, well, guess what? You're going to be a quitter. So understand how powerful your words is. Understand that your superpower is you are a co-creator. So you have to master this superpower. You have to put all positive things in your superpower. The more negative things you add to your superpower, the more it's going to be taken away from you. Does that make sense?
Yes.
The more positivity that you add to your superpower, the more you're going to have control to manifest whatever it is that you want.
Yes.
And I hope you understood that. So that's simple. Guys, and here's why. Because if you don't understand that you are co-creators, and if you don't understand today, right now, that you are creating everything that you are speaking, then you're either in trouble or in glory. Does that make sense? You're either going to end up in trouble or glory. There is no in between. Okay? And this is why I need you to pay closely attention to this, because many of us wake up and do the same thing every single day. Do you guys agree?
Yes.
Yes, you know, in the chat room. Every day we wake up and we do the same exact thing. Yes. Now watch this. What's the definition of doing the same exact thing? Who can tell me? Who can tell me the definition? It's self-coach, Coach Misty. Insanity. Love it. So are you telling me that we all on this call are insane? Are you guys insane? Yes or no in the chat room? No, you're not. But the problem is you don't realize you're co-creators. So when you get to telling yourself negative things pop up in your life, period. There's no way around it. When you speak great things and positivity in your life, that's what you're going to get. You're going to get exactly what you're asking for. And I'll keep it that simple. So guys, don't live your life the same way as yesterday. As human beings, we are our purpose to become better today than we were yesterday. Right? And you can't become better if you are doing the same thing, becoming insane. Change what you're doing. And there's only one way to do it, and we'll get into it. So that's number one. Here's number two, guys. Number two, write this down. Don't let your physical body become your mind. Don't let your physical body become your mind. Write that down. And here's why, guys, because just think about it. Your body, right, is made to do one thing. Each component that makes up your body has its own job. You guys agree? Yes or no in the chat room? Each component that makes up your body has its own job. And if you don't feed the components of your body what it needs, it's like a car. It's gonna run out of gas and break down. Okay? So don't let your physical body become your mind. And here's what I mean by that. Your mindset has got to be the first thing that you take care of. Your mindset has got to be the first thing that you take care of. And here's why. Because everything in your life follows thereafter. Your body is going to do exactly what the mind tells it to do. And here's why you don't want your physical body to become your mind. Because once your physical body learns the repetition of negativity, you're in trouble. That's what you're going to do every single day. Okay, so here's what I want you to write down. In order for your physical body not to become your mind, understand that this is what allows it to happen. Write down repetition. Okay? Repetition. You have to feed your mindset repetitively. It's like when you get hungry, right? When we get hungry, we do what? We eat. Our stomachs growl. We get a cramp in it or something, and it tells us we're hungry, so we eat. The same thing for your mind. In order to condition it like a millionaire, you have to feed it repetition. But what type of repetition are you feeding it? Are you feeding it negativity or positivity? Are you feeding it belief or unbelief? Are you feeding it guilt or desire? Are you guys getting this? Make sure whatever you're feeding your brain becomes repetitive so your body can follow. Right? So, and here's why. Because after repetitiveness kicks in, right? Memories are going to follow. Memory follows after repetition. So that means if you wake up and you feed the brain positive things, belief, affirmations, great things, then the brain is going to remember it. The conscious brain is going to remember it, which is going to travel to your subconscious to create memory, which will become your reality. Okay? So repetition creates memory. So that means after you do it over and over again, it becomes second nature to you. You don't have to worry about waking up, opening a notebook, like what steps I have to follow to keep my mind positive. It's going to become second nature. You're going to naturally remember it. The same way you remember the color red is red and 1 + 1 is 2. Does that make sense? So feed the brain repetition, but pay attention to what you're actually putting into it. After repetition, memory follows. Okay, and guess what comes after memory? Habits. Habits, right? So after you start to remember this and memories start and it becomes second nature, then your body is going to create an automatic habit that you can't change unless you're going in the opposite direction. Does that make sense? Right? So you're going to get better. Make sure you write that down. And here's why, guys, here's why it's important. It's important that you feed your brain repetitive thoughts, which is going to create memory so it becomes second nature to you, which eventually will become a habit in your everyday lifestyle. And that will determine 95% of your lifestyle. Did you know that? Did you know that? Your thoughts, which becomes your reality, determines 95% of your lifestyle. So whatever you're going through right now, you created that. I want you to know that. You're the co-creator of your situation. You also can create different things, and that's number 3, right? So guys, write this down. Number 3, optimizing your brain in the evening, in the morning. Optimizing your brain in the evening, in the morning. Many people don't understand how vital that is and how it plays a huge part in all of our lifestyles, but it does. And I'm going to tell you why. Optimizing your brain in the evening, in the morning. Okay? Okay, so you want to become a millionaire? I'm going to keep it very simple. This is how your morning lifestyle should be. This is what I mean by optimizing your brain, right? For the evening and for the morning. Every single night, write night. You can write evening, night. It doesn't matter. Just write whatever relates to you better. Every single night, before you go to bed, You must know exactly where you are headed the next day. Write that down. Every single night before you go to bed, you must know exactly where you're headed the next day. You should never, ever, ever, ever go to sleep without knowing how the next day for you looks. Right? Same way, you know, millionaires, they lay out their clothes the night before. They may sit there, toothbrush and floss out, right? They get in a mode of repetition, but they know exactly how their day is going to go. Every single day, they know how their day is going to go. So should you. So before you lay down at night, all you have to do is write out how your following morning is going to go. What are you going to do from the time you wake up to the time you go to bed? It's going to be a little hard when you first start off, but remember, as you do it over and over again, it will become a memory, and then it will become a habit. Simple. Okay? You guys, here's the next nugget I'm going to give you as far as your mindset. Now, as you are making and planning for your next day ahead of time, make sure the only things that's on that list allows you to grow and move forward. Doing the dishes does not allow you to grow and move forward. That's extra. So that should not be on your list, okay? Right? But maybe sitting down at the dinner time with your family, that's a great thing to put on your list. But how are you spending your time around that dinner table? Everything in your life matters. So think about that. If it's not important and it doesn't allow you to grow and move forward, it does not go on your list. So that means you have to get everything done on your list before you can do anything else outside of that list. Does that make sense? Awesome, awesome. Okay, so that's how your evening should be. It's simple. Here's how your morning should be. You want to wake up early, already knowing what you're going to do the next day. So all you have to do is grab that list, put it in your wallet, your purse, wherever you want, and check it off as you go. And for every day that you complete that list, you give yourself a tally mark. And on Sunday on your rest day or Saturday on your rest day, whichever one you choose, you reward yourself for completing your list and knowing exactly where you're going. Does that make sense? Awesome. Okay, and number four, and this is the last one. Number four. Find yourself an accountability partner. Find yourself an accountability partner. Somebody that wants to win like you. Because sometimes, guys, our kids can have us overworked and be negative. I have 6 of them, right? Our significant others don't. Sometimes they don't support what we want to do. If you both are supportive, great. That's amazing. But you're still going to have to find an accountability partner. And here's why. Because an accountability partner does exactly what it says. It holds you accountable to hit the goals that you want to hit. That's one thing an accountability partner does. It holds you accountable for the goals that you want to hit, and you will hold your accountability partner accountable for the goals they want to hit. That's one thing. That's one reason why you need it. Here's another reason why. Your accountability partner is positive. They're positive, right? If you're having a rough day, your accountability partner is going to help you up to change it into a positive day. Trust me, you will have your days and your accountability partner will have their days, but you will work together to help each other win. That's what's important. Okay? So I wanted to keep it simple. Everybody has to find an accountability partner. If it's hard for you, find one in your business, somebody that you wanna portray, right? So if you want to be if you're running a business, a restaurant business, and you want to get your overhead, right, your restaurant finances that you're taking in, your profit, I should say, to be like 10 grand a month, then you will have to copy somebody who's already done that. Okay? I'm a 6-figure earner. Coach Misty is a 6-figure earner. If you want to be a 6-figure earner, you should make Coach Misty or I your accountability partner. I'm giving you an example. If you want to be a 5-figure earner, find somebody who you admire that's a 5-figure earner and implement what they did. Copy what they did. And that's it, guys. It's that simple. Find somebody in your Millionaire Mastermind class. Find somebody in your business. Find somebody that's going to hold you accountable. If you have a spouse that's going to hold you accountable, great. But if your spouse is like, whatever you want to do, honey, it's okay if you made a mistake, it's okay. Then that's not a good accountability partner, okay? Awesome. And then here's a few things I want you to jot down, and then I'm going to let Coach Misty hand it over to Coach Misty. You guys keep notes, because here's some nuggets for you. Whichever ones you catch, great. If you're not writing this down, then it shows me how important and serious you are about your success. I have mine written down. It's important to me. Do you have yours written down, right? Okay, so here's some things I want you to know. Always focus on what it is that you want. Always focus on what you want. Not what your friends want, not what your parents want, but what you want, okay? And once you figure out what it is that you want, I need you to grab it, grab a hold of it. I need you to take it, right? And I need you to own it. I need you to own it. I don't want you to be timid and shy, because we're working on confidence, right? Clarity and sense of purpose. Another golden nugget, become goal-oriented. I'm actually going to be coming and visiting each and every last one of you, and I'm going to ask for your goals. Please have goals. Don't worry about if they're not done correctly. That's what Coach Misty and I are for. Okay, but at least attempt to try to have goals. Okay, so become goal-oriented, and here's why. There's not one 6-figure earner or millionaire on the face of this earth that does not have goals. So you need them too. It's almost impossible to achieve anything that you want in life if you don't have goals. Here's your next nugget. Don't spend your money. Stop spending your money. We're done spending money. Invest it. Amen?
Amen.
Don't spend your money. Invest your money. Any money that you spend, it should be allowing you to grow in some shape, form, or fashion. Whether it's your education, your personal development, your finances, investing in a trade, or whatever, it's allowing you to grow. Don't spend your money, invest it. You guys, that alone is powerful. Okay, here's the next one. Never stop learning. Never stop learning. Education is a lifetime. Believe that. Education is a lifetime, so never stop learning. Never stop learning. Always learn. Read, watch videos, listen to audios. I don't care, but you should always be learning, right? Because you got to become better today than yesterday. Here's the next nugget. Think big. People that think small or medium, those are the people that go and work for the millionaires and 6-figure earners. Amen. Don't think small or medium. I need you to think big. It's only one way to think, and that's big, okay? Average is not going to work, is what I'm telling you. And here's the last nugget I'm giving you. Think big. Average is not going to work. And here's your last nugget. Enjoy attention. You guys, any attention that you get, only positive attention, I need you to enjoy it, because it's going to give you momentum. It's going to give you the adrenaline. It's going to give you the faith that you need to push to the next level. So when I say enjoy attention, I'm talking about recognition. When somebody recognizes you, take that in. When you win a prize or a reward, take that in. If you get a bonus at your company, take that in. If somebody compliments you today, I don't care if they say, hey, I like your hair, or hey, I like your tie today. I don't care what they say. Take that in, right? Hugs, take those in. Hugs are great things. It shows you that you're loved. Smiles, take those type of things in. Positivity, soak that type of stuff up. Enjoy your attention. You deserved it. You earned it. Okay? With that being said, here's what I'm going to leave you with as far as the mindset. Write this down. Understand that you are here to live your purpose, not the purpose of someone else. You are here to live your purpose, not the purpose of someone else. And write it down. So when you revisit this every day, and when you feel like you want to go the other way, you can be like, okay, nope. I'm here for my purpose, not my boss's purpose, not my kids' purpose. You're here to help your kids reach their purpose. We all have different purposes, right? But you got to know where you're headed before you can even give advice to give them. We got to be honest, right? So understand that. Okay, guys, I hope you enjoyed that millionaire mindset lesson. It was powerful. It was brilliant. I'm going to go ahead and turn it over to Coach Misty. Thank you, guys.
Thank you so much, Coach Shauna. Thank you guys for being here. That's totally incredible, and I really hope you guys took notes. Like I told you last class, every single thing we teach you, every single thing you learn from us is going to be something that you are teaching your audience, that you're teaching your team, that you are teaching your peers, your teammates, your downline one day. So every single thing that you learn from us is so important that you take good notes while you're in these classes, while we're on our one-on-ones, because one day you're going to have your own teams. You're going to have, your own following that you're going to be coaching and teaching like we are you. And it's going to be very, very, very important that you have notes that you can always go back to. Okay. So you always have, plenty of nuggets and plenty of contents. So who is ready to get straight to the money secrets? If you're ready to get straight to the money secrets, I want you to drop a 1 in the comments. Who is ready for these money nuggets? Yes. Okay. You guys are all on mute, but if you do have any, questions as we're going through, just feel free to, drop them in the chat, and, we will get to them. God's blessed me with the gift of gab. I have been told that I have $1 million in my mouth, and I absolutely, believe it. And sometimes I get off track and I get to talking, but I'm going to try to stay on point tonight, because I'm going to make this so simple that you guys are never going to forget it. Okay. So I'm just going to get straight to the money. I'm going to give you the 4 secrets, the 4 things that I do every day to get straight to the money. And let's do it in sequence. 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. When you get out of bed every day, when I get out of bed every day, this is what I'm thinking. Okay, 4, 3, 2, 1. If you ever get lost, if you ever get stuck, I don't know what to do. I don't know how to promote my business. I don't know where to go from here. I'm stuck, I'm lost. You always go back to the 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. And I get out of bed thinking this every morning. 4. Okay. We're going to go backwards, guys. Hold on 1 second. I'm so sorry. My kids love mastermind class nights, because that means that they don't go to bed when I tell them to. I apologize for that. Okay, guys, 4. We're going to go back. 4. Okay, 4 posts a day on Facebook, Instagram. If you guys are not on LinkedIn, go ahead and join LinkedIn. And I'm hoping that each and every one of you has done your homework and watched the Holy Grail video that I've been putting in the chat. I know Miss Lee Ann, you just joined us today. I have sent it to you, so you can catch up on the Holy Grail. Okay, but 4 Facebook posts a day. So you may say, Coach Misty, I'm making my post. I'm not getting any engagement. I'm not getting any likes. What do I do? Well, there are things that you do. To write a post takes 2 minutes, but you need to take 5 to 10 minutes every time before you post And you need to, I'm just going to show you guys how simple it is. You need to scroll through your timeline, and you need to love and just a little one-word comment on everybody's post, and then go to the next one. Love, comment, love, comment, love, comment. Spend 5 to 10 minutes on this, because what this gets you is Facebook's like, oh, hey, here's me. Hold on one second. Okay, so what's happening with this is that Facebook is, oh, here's Misty. Look, she's giving love. She's loving everybody's post. She's commenting. She's being positive. So as a reward for you being a high engager, loving everybody's stuff, commenting on it, these posts that you're about to make, what's it going to do? When you are a high engager, when you take 5 to 10 minutes to love everybody's post and comment on it before you post yours, Facebook is going to reward you, and Facebook is going to put your post on more people's timelines, including the people that you've been engaging with, so that when they get on their phone and they're mindlessly scrolling, ooh, they're going to see what you've posted. Big, big, big tip. When I learned this tip, guys, that took me up to $10,000 a month. Okay. And you guys, you're welcome to look on my page. You can see my post, you can see my engagement and how many likes I get. And it's because I do these simple tasks. Okay. The next one is, there are 2 billion people on Facebook, guys. 2 billion people. That's just on Facebook. That's not Instagram. That's not LinkedIn. That is just one social media platform, okay? So you just got to get to where people are seeing your things. Now, you need to be posting at the peak times to post, okay? So I want you guys to write this down. They are between 6 and 8 a.m., 11:30 to noon. People are on lunch. They're scrolling. In between 4 to 6 p.m. in the evening, afternoon, evening, and then the late evening between 8 and 9. Okay. So once again, you need to be posting in the 4 peak times of the day after you've been a high engager. Guys, if you want love, you got to give love. If you want love on your post, you got to give love. Okay. So once again, those times are 6 to 8 a.m. in the morning, 11:30 to noon, 4 to 6 p.m., and between 8 and 9 in the evening. So you're gonna say, okay, Coach Misty, well, what do I post? What do I post? Okay, there are 4 different kinds of posts, okay? And one of them is called engaging posts, okay? And just an example of an engaging post, if I was in the health and wellness business, I might post something like, some of us have secret pains and aches that, we don't share with anybody. For mine, I've got a bad toe. I cracked it on the bathtub a month ago and it just won't get better. What is yours? Okay. So what this is going to do is it's going to get people talking on your post, engaging on your post. You can talk back and forth. Okay. And the secret to this is no matter what business you're in, people buy because of you. They don't buy because of their product. Okay. So these different kind of posts that I'm teaching you how to post just shows everybody that you're a real person. But these engagement posts are super important because they get people commenting on your stuff. You start talking back with them. A friendship is developing, which will later turn into the like, no trust factor, and they'll join anything that you're doing, okay? Now, the second kind of post is called a story post, okay? Do y'all know the number one reason that people get on Facebook? The number one reason? It's not to get on Facebook and be, a bunch of, woohoo, join my business. woohoo, our compensation plan is the best. They don't get on Facebook for all of that. They get on Facebook to be uplifted and inspired. Okay. So, you know, these story posts, you don't have to make them very long. You know, you can tell, you know, a little story about how you started your business. You can tell a story about how the product is working for you. You know, even tell a little story about, you know, how you met your spouse, and include lifestyle pictures of you and your family and your life. Stories sell, guys. Story sells, and everything you post don't have to be about your business. I don't know about y'all, but I can't even do the robot. So y'all don't be robots. We want everybody to know we are human. We are not robots. We are human, okay? And these stories are going to let people know that you are real. You're a real person, real life, real, you know, you go through everything just like they do, but you're also putting out the persona of positivity. So people are looking up to you. You know, they're looking to your page. You're making them happy. You know, every day, guys, every day something is happening to you. Every day you go through something. Every day, you know, can be a party. And that's what you're wanting to portray on your social media, because everything you post is part of your brand. And that's so important that you remember, you know, and then at the end of your story post, you know, say like today, I did a story post about going and buying another TV because my girls were, you know, they're fighting over the TV. One likes Grey's Anatomy, one likes Garfield, you know, and I'm like, you know what? I'm tired of being a referee. I'm ending this today. Y'all get home, y'all both got a TV. And then, you know, I put at the end of it, you know, this is why I do what I do. No, Misty didn't get her income tax check today because Misty don't get income tax. Misty's ex-husband gets Misty's income tax, and that's fine, because when you learn to turn your cell phone into an ATM, every day is tax refund day, you know? So that was just, you know, just an example of a story post that I personally posted today. And, you know, it's all about really, you know, getting engagement and getting likes. Our lives are filled with these tiny little micro stories every day, little micro stories that build up who we are, that build up our lifestyle we're living, that we want to portray. It's all about these little micro mini stories, you know. I'll be in the grocery store, and if something hits me, I'll make a comment about, you know, back in the day, you know, you can't get no 5-cent Tangelos anymore. They're $5.99 a bag. You know, it's just something to let these people know that you're real. Yeah, you work from home. Yeah, you make money from your cell phone, but you still, you know, you have to do the grocery shopping. You know, your post, there should be 80% entertainment, 20% education. Write that down, guys. 80% entertainment, 20% education. Okay. You know, if I'm going to get my hair done, I make a little story on it. You know, if I have got through something, I make a story on it. But keep everything positive, guys. Everything that you're posting positive. Okay, the next kind of post is testimonial post. Okay, write that down. Testimonial post. You know, if I am working, you know, and I'm coaching with Miss Shirley, and Miss Shirley gets, you know, 4 signups in a day, I'm going to shout her out, and I'm going to congratulate her on a job well done. Because listen to this, guys, even though you're building that like, no, trust factor, and people are, you know, they're loving you and they're following you, 9 times out of 10, they're going to believe something that somebody else says still before they believe you. So, you know, it could be, you know, I get messages in my inbox, you know, and they make me want to cry. And I just love when y'all send me these messages, you know, Misty, you know, I'm seeing my Facebook is growing in a way. People are actually liking and engaging on my posts, and it's because that they're liking what I'm saying and they're looking at me as a real person. You know, if somebody shares something with me like that, I'm going to share it. That's a testimonial post. I got a post the other day from one of my students, and one of his friends asked him, who's helping you grow your Facebook? And he was like, my coach. And he's like, I could really tell, by how you just messaged me. It makes me tear up, because it shows that my students are hungry. They're applying what I'm teaching. And then I'm going to share that. I'm going to share that as a testimonial post, because if you can do it, then anybody else out there struggling can do it. If your teammate has a really, really, really good week, share it. It's called testimonial post. Look at what my teammate did in just a week. They're helping me to learn how to do this, and you can do it too. Okay, so testimonial posts are really, really important as well. And then the last one kind of post, guys, are inspirational posts. Okay. I want everybody right now in the comments to tell me about something wonderful that's happened to them this week. Come on, let me see it. Something wonderful that's happened. Okay, and while I'm waiting for y'all to post, because I know that something good had to happen to everybody this week. While I'm waiting for y'all to put it, I'm just going to give y'all little side notes, okay? These 4 kind of posts that I've told you how to post, what they contain, they're to create engagement, okay? And once again, the engagement's going to build your relationships. People buy from people they like. People buy from people they know. People buy from people that they trust, okay? So if you're putting your life out there and you're being real, yay! Yes, awesome. And see, these things that y'all are saying right now, y'all can turn those, sorry guys, into your inspirational post, okay? But yeah, people buy from, who they like, who they know, who they trust. That's who they're going to sign up with. What you post becomes your brand. Write that down in big, bold letters. What you post becomes your brand. I don't know what happened. I got choked. And there is a difference, guys. There is a difference between keeping it real and keeping it real on your business page, okay? If you're posting stuff like, oh, God, the job market sucks, and, oh, God, Trump this, Trump that, and, oh, God, my baby mama, da-da-da-da-da-da-da, and, if you're posting, oh, I can't, my old lady just jumped my butt again, if you're posting all of this negative stuff on your business page, you are ruining your brand. Okay, every time before I post something, I look at it. Is this going to hurt me, or is this going to help me? And the first and foremost thing that y'all should always be keeping in the front of your mind is check your Facebook every day. Look at what you're posting. Look at your page and how it's set up and what you're posting, and ask yourself, would I do business with this person? That should always be the first and foremost thing in your mind. And the second thing, yes. And the second thing that you need to keep before you hit that post button is this going to help me, or is this going to hurt me? See, if you're posting all these blah, 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 complaining this, complaining that, this sucks, that sucks, people are not going to follow you. They're going to say, okay, either you make them happy or you make them sad. And if you make them happy, they're going to stalk your page. They're going to follow you. They're going to see what you're doing. When they see your live pop up, they're going to be on it because they want to know what you're talking about, because you make them happy. Let's see. You're never going to see a 6-figure earner posting bullcrap on their page. You're never going to see a 7-figure earner posting bullcrap on their page. You're just not going to see it. What you post becomes your brand, okay? And now, unless you're writing a gossip blog, you know, if you're writing a gossip blog, then, you know, whatever. Or, you know, and another thing that, you know, is like politics, okay? Keep politics off of your business page, because you might post something, you know, you might love President Trump and you post a President Trump post, okay? Well, then here's like all these people that don't love President Trump, and they're posting negative stuff. So here you are going back and forth on your page, arguing with somebody over something political. Guys, you're blowing your brand, okay? If you want to be a Trump supporter, go start a Trump blog. Keep it off of your business page, okay? Yeah, see people, you know, blasting the president, and then you're gonna be like, oh, buy my product. No, I don't think so. Let's see. Yeah, this is because the guys that's important. People are watching you every day. People are watching you every day, whether you know it or not. They are. So be positive, be inspirational, be happy. You know, and it's not to say that every day is going to be great in your life, but even though it's not, when you're presenting yourself as an entrepreneur, as a leader, as a success, you don't air your dirty laundry. So that's just very, very important. Okay. So, okay, we did the 4 posts. Okay. Number 3, 3 lives a week minimum. If you're doing 1 live a week, one live every 2 weeks, people are not going to know who you are. It's going to be like, you know, you tuning into Netflix and there's no movies available. If you tune into Netflix and there is no movies available, what are you going to do? You're going to go to Hulu, right? 3 lives a week minimal. Okay. And then you're going to be like, oh, Coach Misty, you know, what do I talk about? You know, I'm just getting stuck. Well, first of all, for you guys that don't go live regularly, I'm going to tell you, you know, the first few times may be a little sticky, but that's okay. You're going to get more and more confident. You're going to get more and more comfortable putting yourself out there, and it's going to start coming natural. Now, here's another thing, okay? Content. You guys should have your content pre-written. I just sat and wrote 365 things of content. And you could talk about anything. You can talk about inspirational things. You can talk about money-making nuggets that you're even learning from this class. Everything that you're learning from this class, you can recreate on a live. And that way, you know, when you're on social media and you're talking, these people are like, dang, they know what they're really talking about. You know, let's see what they've got to say. I'm going to sit here for this live. And then when you come up again, they're going to be like, oh, yeah, there's Coach Misty. You know, let's see what she's got to say. You know, and then also remember, guys, 80% entertainment, 20% education. The entertainment's going to entrap them. It's going to get them watching. It's going to get them interested. And then you slide the education in, okay? And then another thing about your lives is they need to be a part of your DMO, your daily method of operations, because I call it a money calendar. If you don't have your lives set on your money calendar, okay, I'm going to go live Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday. If you don't schedule your lives, they're never going to happen. Okay. And then we're going to get more deeper into, you know, into content and writing content, but that's just, you know, content can be anything. Just keep it entertaining and then slide a little bit of your education in. Let's see. Netflix. Yeah.
Coach Misty,
Yep.
question.
Yep.
DMO, for those who don't know what it stands for, is daily method of operation. Thank you.
Oh, yeah. And I do believe we're going to get into that more, but your daily method of operations is what you do on a daily basis for your business. Okay. So like for right now, what we've gave you on your daily method of operations is going to be your miracle mornings that Shauna went over with you, that we went over with you in your first class. And now your daily method of operations that you need to add into your DMO is this 4-3-2-1, 4-3-2-1. 4-3-2-1. Okay. So we went over your 4 posts, 3 lives a week, 2 is prospect connections. Okay. I want you guys this week to make a goal. Okay. You're doing your lives, you're doing your post, your engagement post. I want you to work on making 2 prospect connections a day. Okay. Make that for your goal this week. And, and all you got to do to make a prospect connection is go beyond your regular page, take it to the messenger, and reach out to them, connect with them. It's very proper to introduce yourself. And when you're building these relationships, people really don't want to hear about you. People like to talk about themselves. Okay. So while you're making these prospect connections, ask them about themselves. Look on their page. Oh, I see you've got kids. How old are they? This, that, and the other. If people, like I said last week, if people know that you care enough about them to find out something about their life, they will talk about themselves forever. So I want you to make a goal this week, 2 prospect connections a day. Okay. So as our classes go on, we're going to be working on closing and overcoming objections. But for right now, I want you to really just start building on the like, know, trust factor, the building the friendships, 2 prospect connections. Doesn't mean that you're going to pitch them your business even. Just start building those friendships. Okay. So we're going to start out slow with 2 people a day. And 1, 4, 3, 2, 1. Guys, at least 1 networking event a month. Okay. Run a $20 ad on Craigslist. Expose your brand. I want y'all to all write this down. Okay. www.meetup.com. www.meetup.com. No, I'm not sending you to an internet dating site. This is a networking, an entrepreneur site. Okay. You go to this website and it's going to have your city in it. Okay. And they're going to have events and they're free. And it's going to be people just like you, other entrepreneurs, people looking to make money online, people looking for goods and services. You're going to dress nice. You're going to find one of these events and you're going to go to them and you're going to connect with people in person, and this is a lot of fun. Whenever I travel and whenever I go out of town and when I go to other places, I always pull up on meetup.com and find an event and I go to it. Okay. Okay. And that is my 4-3-2-1. 4 posts a day, 3 lives a week, 2 prospect connections a day, and 1 meetup a month. Okay. So, and when we talk about daily method of operations, if these daily method of operations, these 4 things, if they're not on your DMOs, you got a broke DMO. Okay. So we are not going for broke. We are going for the gold. And honest to God, when you get this down, this will only take an hour of your day. I know it probably took me 2 hours to explain it to you, but I just wanted to make sure that you got it all. But this will only take an hour a day to set up your brand, to build your relationships, to get that like, know, trust factor going, building your audience. People are tuning in to see what you're doing. Network marketing is not hard, guys. So that is really all that I have for you tonight on this. And once again, guys, if you have not watched my Holy Grail video, I really need you to watch it. I really need you to take notes because that's going to be the basics, okay? The basics on how to set up your page, okay? So now I believe I am going to open the floor. If you have any questions, unmute yourself.
Missy.
Hey, Oscar.
Hey, Missy.
Hey.
Yeah, I was writing down the notes.
Uh-huh.
I probably missed a few of them, but I don't think I did. But like, can you like what you went over right here? Can you like write it down if you don't mind, like on a piece of paper for us, so we can have it?
Well, we are recording
can
this, and I can give you the replay.
Okay. Okay. Cool.
Yes. All right. So,
because I gotta watch that Holy Grail video, and I liked it. Coach, what is her name? Coach Shauna. Shauna, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, she had some good points.
Yes.
Yeah, she had some really good points. Wow, she did an excellent job.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Wow, that was amazing. That was really amazing. Yeah.
All right. Thanks, Oscar. Okay. Is there anybody else that has any questions or want to say anything? Feel free to unmute your microphone.
Right, because Oscar fired up.
Oscar is fired up. Yes, he's been super excited.
All right. Good.
Hey, Christopher.
Hey, good night, guys.
Good night.
Yeah, I've been quite quiet, so you know, I really need to say something because I'm the extra positive, energetic guy, you know. So yes, what you guys are doing, I really think I'm learning a lot. What Shana Lisa had really stated earlier. The thing about it, I have heard this before, but no, it's like it hits a home run because the way she explained it, it's quite different, right? And I really like that.
Yes,
I
I'm
really,
so
really
glad.
like that.
Yes, yes.
And definitely, I'm also trying to, you know, work on my Facebook page, and what I've learned from the Holy Grail is very, very powerful. That Holy Grail is something different. And I tried it this week. I've been working on it, even though I might have distractions, but I've been working on it, and something is happening. And I'm just keeping things positive, just like the book, Positive Thinking. All right.
Yes, yes. I love it. Yes, guys, if y'all have not watched that Holy Grail video, y'all are missing out because that video right there, those nuggets that I put in that video is worth $12,000. Those nuggets made me $12,000 a month. Consistently.
Wow.
Yes, yes. Well, thank you, Christopher. Thank you, Christopher. So glad that you're here. Just so excited to be working with you, and I just cannot wait to see where this journey takes you. Miss Leanne, do you have anything to say?
Definitely.
Yes, this is going to be an adventure for me because I'm usually a very shy person. So it's forcing me to step out of my comfort zone.
Remember this. Everything you ever wanted in life is right outside your comfort zone. And sometimes I think that the good Lord does that to make us move.
And to grow.
Yes.
Yes. Amen.
Yes.
I'm gonna be praying for everybody, okay? So Leanne, you're in good hands. You're in great hands.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
Awesome.
yes, ma'am.
And Misty, do you want to talk to me after?
Yeah, that'd be fine.
Okay.
That'd be
Okay.
fine. Miss Leanne just joined us today, Shauna, and I didn't get to do her intake, so I'll be getting with you on what I find out from her after we talk.
Okay, awesome.
All right. Does anybody else have anything to say?
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, Darren.
I know.
Hi there.
Hi. He's like, hi.
I am like Leanne. I'm shy and quiet, so I need to get out of my comfort zone.
Yes.
I see you
Yes.
got your backdrop set up. You're getting ready to go live, ain't you, buddy?
And also, yeah, right. I just had to put that up because I'm in the garage. But anyways, yeah, I need to watch that. I need to watch this in a replay. You guys talk too fast.
Okay.
I'm sorry. We get excited, but yeah, we'll get you all the replay, promise.
Yes.
And the Facebook I was working on with you, I don't know how it got taken away, but my page got taken away.
Oh no. Okay. We'll talk. I probably know why. Probably
I
adding.
don't know why.
He's probably adding friends too fast.
No, I wasn't. I wasn't.
All right. We'll fix
Yes,
it.
you guys, Facebook has a certain algorithm that you have to go by, which we're going to go over that in the class too.
Yeah. Okay. Marcus?
All I want to know is, y'all want to pay for my doctor bill after my head explodes. I'm telling you, this, really, y'all, seriously, this is some awesome information. And I'm like the Christopher said, I've heard some of this stuff before, but it seems like it's kind of it's more in tune to exactly what I'm trying to do, and I can see it, and I can also apply it to what I'm actually trying to do. I can see it better, so it's great. It's great. I applaud you guys.
Great, Marcus. Love it.
Awesome.
Okay. Does anybody else have anything they want to say? So I just want each and every one to know that I love you and I care about you, and I'm so super proud of you guys. And you're going to make it to the top. You're about to go to the next level. And I'm just, like I said, I'm just so excited to watch y'all's journey and can't wait to see where this takes you guys. Shauna, do you want to take us out, honey?
Sure. Stay positive, right? That's what I want you to remember the most, because I don't want anybody's head to explode. LOL. So guys, stay positive, okay? That's the main thing. If you don't take anything else from this, start with the 4, 3, 2, 1, implementing that as part of your day and the evening, right? And stay positive. Everything else will fall in place, okay? Other than that, guys, I love all of you. So does Christ. And remember, it's your life, your purpose, and you deserve it, okay? Thanks, guys. Darren. Thanks, guys. Love all you, and so does Christ.
Bye.